The following program contains views that are not those of WVTC, iNetworks Communications, their subsidiaries, affiliates, or financial supporters.
Winning victory through Christ, WVTC Allsip Chicago, and iNetworks Communications Station. The fall and winter fashion seasons are upon us. Tyme Underground Furs have every coat you need to be unique and stand out in the crowd. From furs, minks, leather, suede, vests with the fur, blue jean jackets with fur, cashmere, and wool coats, with over 350 coats to choose from. Rarely will you see two of the same coat. Quality coats and excellent customer service is first and foremost. Our entire inventory is wholesale priced. You never pay full price. Every coat is 25% or more less than any other store that sells fur coats. Why pay retail when you can buy the same coat for wholesale and save hundreds of dollars? Tyme Underground Furs also sells to other stores at wholesale prices. We also have very nice pre-owned, slightly worn furs. We lease our coats for all types of events and have 30-day layaway only. The mission is to take the coats out of our store and put them in your closet or store. Wearing a mink or unique coat transforms you to the best version of yourself, and everyone wants a fur coat. Tyme Underground Furs is here to make that happen. We do appointments only. Tyme Underground Furs, located in River Oaks Mall in Calumet City, 708-252-1434. That's 708-252-1434. Or check out our website at www.tymeundergroundfurs.com. It's time to purchase a fur from Tyme Underground Furs.
Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to Living a Healthy Lifestyle for Life. I am your host, Tyme, aka the Stomach Doctor. Hey, how y'all been doing? I've been raring to get back to this station this Saturday afternoon. Hey, man, shouts out to WBTC. Continue to do big things, big vision. And that's what I've been trying to talk to you all about, big vision. Hey, what did y'all do this week? Just passed. Did you do better? Did you make steps? You didn't just lay around like a bump on the log, hoping something will fall in your lap, hoping something will fall from the sky. Did you get up? Did you start walking? Did you go purchase exercise equipment? Did you join the gym? The best thing is really to join a gym, and just take it one step at a time. I'm telling you, if you don't exercise and eat healthy, you will live a life of regret. That's what we're going to talk about today. Living a life of regret. And most of us, as I'm speaking, are doing that. They are living a life of regret. Because you're not your best self. I don't care how you try to dress it up, cover it up. Put on certain clothes. You are not yourself. You are not the best version of yourself because you're not healthy on the inside. You think you're healthy on the inside. I often talk to people, and especially people overweight, and I interview. And first thing they say is that I can't wrap around my mind. They went to the doctor and had blood work, and they healthy as a log. I can't wrap that around my mind. You sitting up here 40, 50 pounds overweight, and I don't know why doctors do that, because the people don't have no reason to tell no story. But I don't know, how could the doctor sit up there and tell them all their vital signs is normal? It can't be normal. Number one, you overweight. So that means your heart is working too hard. You overweight. That means your digestive system ain't working properly. The process of breaking down your food, it ain't working properly. So therefore, you is not in excellent shape. I don't know why they tell people that. I don't understand that. But in order to live a good life, a life that you would be proud of at the end of your days, that you have to have discipline. The only way you're going to get better if you leave the herd, if you change your environment, not your address. Other than that, you're not going to get no better, because the people that you're hanging around 99.5% of them is doing the same thing you doing, not exercising, not eating healthy. Because usually most of those people who exercise and eat healthy, like me myself, we hang around a different crowd. We hang around cats that's doing something like that and moving forward, being creative. So you must change your herd. Once you change the herd, the people you run around with, you will get better. You you will get a whole new world. But if you don't, you're gonna continue to live a life of regret, not exercising, not sleeping, especially not reading no books. I just got to read before I jumped on the air. I just gotta read. There's some things I have to do. Earlier I took a power nap. I woke up from the power nap and I grabbed my tablet. I started reading before I came on the show. Early this morning, around 5 o'clock, I'm in the gym. Matter of fact, I'm going back to the gym once I get off the show. This is just how committed I am to living healthy. So you have to start somewhere. I don't have no pains. I don't have no medication. And you can do the same thing. Most people be in pain all the time. Most people be in pain to try to get up off the couch because they so overweight. Your body is like it can't take it, but it can change. It's a process. It's a step-by-step process, and it's going to take time, and it's going to be hard. It got to be hard. See, when you do hard things, what I always say, you're a pro. When you do hard things, you're eagle. Easy things make you an amateur. Easy things make you a bird. Birds just fly around just doing nothing all day. Just sitting around doing nothing, whatever. No, you want to be an eagle. Eagle sits on his perch. He do hard things. A pro do hard things. I always tell people, don't do what make you happy. Do what challenge you. Do what make you happy. Do what make you better. People always tell me I want to do what make me happy. That's an amateur. Listen, I can talk to people and I can tell if they're an amateur or a pro. Most people are amateurs. I can just talk to them 30 seconds, you're amateur. Because pros talk different. Pros walk different. Pros think different. Pros do difficult things. They don't want to do easy things. I don't like easy things. They get on my nerve. Easy things is a headache. That means you're messing with amateurs. And if you're messing with amateurs, oh wow, they a headache. They're not consistent. They'll tell you you're gonna do something. They don't show up. They don't call. They always assuming. I don't mess with amateurs. I be alone most of the time anyway. I'm working on big things, so I need time to think. I need time to rest, to sleep. That's my commitment to working on my body, working on my mind, and working on my business. And can continue to be a fitness coach so I can continue to help people. That's my purpose. That's my mission, to help people get better, to help people think. Not what we've been taught. What we've been taught, 95% of that stuff was wrong. Man, once you start reading books and thinking for yourself and eating healthy and exercising and sleeping, you'll come to the conclusion that most of that stuff that we've been taught when we was younger was wrong. I'm just here to tell you, I'm not saying our mamas and fathers was wrong. They just taught us what they knew. They didn't know nothing too much. All they know is the basics. Go to school, get a job, get kids, work 40 years, then die. And that's what most of us still got that concept. Life is bigger than that. It's bigger than that. So, hey, let's get moving. Stay off the couch. Start doing something. If you work and you come home, start doing something. I got clients that come home now and go straight exercise. And hey, and it's changing their life. They don't want to eat bad stuff no more. They don't want to drink no more. I'm telling you, this stuff is hey, it's your superpower. That stuff. See, we haven't tapped into our superpower. So you don't understand things like that. It's your superpower. You don't even know that because we never been programmed like that. We've been programmed to work and take other people's opinions and beliefs and run with them. You know, one thing about us, we will believe someone else before we believe ourselves. Yes, yes. We limit ourselves. Don't no one limit us. We limit ourselves because we don't have the knowledge. We don't have the guts. We don't have the action. You know, we got to take control of our own life. If you don't, you're gonna live a life of regrets. Most people are living a life of regret now. Most people are so unhappy. They just run around with a frown on their face or a smile, but they are unhappy. I see it every day. I talk to people. People tells me. One thing about being a trainer is that people tells you certain things. So they trust you. And some of the things I hear, I be like, wow. But it's true. It's happening every day. Special women. There's so many unhappy women out here. But I'm telling you, if you start eating healthy and exercise, whatever you're unhappy about, you'll forget all about it. Because you'll see a new reality. You know, the clothes fit better. You'll look better. You'll feel better from the inside out. You'll get a different walk, a different perspective of life. I'm telling you, man, y'all have to give me a call. Give me a try. I'm telling you, this is for real. We never been taught none of this. We just taught what I was just talking about earlier, you know, from authority figures. Our mamas, our teachers, pastors, whoever. People in charge of you, they telling you stuff that ain't true. And people study telling people this stuff till today. That's why most people is unfocused. 96% of people is unfocused. Only like 4% of the people in the whole world is focused. That's why only like 4% of the people really prospers and truly live a prosperous life. A life that they want to live, not the life that they had to compromise. Most people compromise to survive. Most people on jobs they don't like. They compromise. Whatever most people take whatever is hand to them. And that's why it's so unhappy people in this world. But it can change. I'm telling you, if you start this living healthy and reading and exercising, eating and sleeping, you know, you start doing different things. You know, keep your business to yourself. Because people be acting like they be happy for you. They not. Most of the people not. You can tell the ones who's truly happy for you. It's just something about their voice. Like, yeah, that's cool. Other people, oh yeah, but it may not work. Those people ain't happy for you. That's why I tell people all the time, you gotta change your environment. You gotta get rid of those people. You gotta ghost those people. You know, you talk to those people once every 2-3 months. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's people I talk to once every 2-3 months, if that. You know, most of the time, I'm focused. I'm trying to be the best version of me. At my age, I'm being better than. Listen, I told myself this morning, I said, I never felt so good in my whole life than the way I feel at this moment, at 61. Not 31, not 41, 61. I feel better than I ever felt in my life because I am truly working on myself. I told myself, I would not trade myself for nobody else in this world, especially their bodies, because I don't know what their bodies be. You know, most people's bodies is broke down, so people always trying they want to be in someone else. No, you don't. You don't know what kind of problems they have, what kind of mental problems they have. You want to be yourself. You know, be yourself because everybody else is taken. Hey, we finna jump to a commercial, and when I come back from the commercial, I'm gonna continue this. Stop living a life of regrets.
The fall and winter fashion seasons are upon us. Tyme Underground Furs have every coat you need to be unique and stand out in the crowd. From furs, minks, leather, suede, vests with the fur, blue jean jackets with fur, cashmere, and wool coats, with over 350 coats to choose from. Rarely will you see two of the same coat. Quality coats and excellent customer service is first and foremost. Our entire inventory is wholesale priced. You never pay full price. Every coat is 25% or more less than any other store that sells fur coats. Why pay retail when you can buy the same coat for wholesale and save hundreds of dollars? Tyme Underground Furs also sells to other stores at wholesale prices. We also have very nice pre-owned, slightly worn furs. We lease our coats for all types of events and have 30-day layaway only. The mission is to take the coats out of our store and put them in your closet or store. Wearing a mink or unique coat transforms you to the best version of yourself, and everyone wants a fur coat. Tyme Underground Furs is here to make that happen. We do appointments only. Tyme Underground Furs, located in River Oaks Mall in Calumet City, 708-252-1434. That's 708-252-1434. Or check out our website at www.tymeundergroundfurs.com. It's time to purchase a fur from Tyme Underground Furs.
Yes. And like I was saying earlier, hey, we got to get on the ball. We got to do this. We have to stop procrastinating. That's number one. That's why I talk about this so much. We have to stop procrastinating and make ourselves do things. It's just like me. I don't like to do the things that I do all the time, but I doesn't because it's best for me. Forget about how I feel. Your feelings ain't got nothing to do with it. It's what you are pushing yourself to be. You know, that's when the discipline kick in. Most of us don't have discipline because we do what we want to do. Most of the time, a lot of time, whenever people say they do what they want to do, they are usually imitating one another. So, no, you gotta do what discipline you. Without discipline, you for sure to live a life of regrets. No doubt about it. You know, all discipline is doing small things right every day. That's all it is. And then what it'll do, it'll build. And then once it builds, you get discipline in other areas. If you just start discipline in one area, if you just start eating half of your food every day and put the other half up the next 2-3 hours, if you just start doing that, after a while, you're going to start just drinking water. After a while, you're going to start exercising. You see how they go? Then after a while, you're going to pick up a book. After a while, you're going to start sleeping better. You're going to start coming home, working on projects. It's never too late to be what you always wanted to be. It ain't. The hardest part is starting. It's so hard for people to start. I don't know why. All you gotta do is put one foot in front of the other. All you gotta do is come home, don't turn the TV on. All you gotta do is turn their phone off. People act like they would just perish without those phones. We have no idea how the phones got us unfocused and blind. That's why we can't see other things in life. We can't see the better things in life. We think we got the better things now. No, it's way, wherever you at now, you can do way more better than that. And that's my concept. I tell myself, what I'm doing now, I can do way more better. It's just like with the exercise. I don't turn it up. Because I'm like, I can do way more better. And I'm doing it. The things that I thought was at my limit, I'm way past that. But that's what I'm saying. You know, things don't get easy. You just get better. You know, what I'm doing now, it ain't getting no easy. I'm just getting better. See, we never give ourselves credit It don't get easy. People might after a while it get easy. No, it don't. It's the same thing. So how it get easy? But you get better. See how we limit ourselves? But you got to do it. I'm telling you, you can start now. Going into 2023, you'll be a whole different person, inside and out, mentally and physically. If you start this now, you'll be so glad. You be on lost weight, look better, you know, better in November. Then you call me and come get one of my furs, a leather, a suede coat. And then really, you really, when you put that coat on, you really go to a different level. I'm telling you, listen, I don't care what people say out their mouth. Everybody wishes for a fur coat. And I'm here to make that happen. It's about you put that fur, that meat, or any type of expensive coat on. It just makes you feel like your superpower don't kick in. You the best version of yourself. And you've been on lost that weight, and you exercising, and you got a different mindset. Listen, you unstoppable. But see, we never get to that point because a lot of times we don't think we can do it. A lot of times people don't do things because they don't think they can do it. But you can do way more than what you think you can do. See, sometimes thinking gets us in trouble. Yeah. Because sometimes the more you think about a certain problem or a certain issue, the madder you get. The more you think about it, your emotions creeps in. And that's when we do dumb things. Because our emotions start to play us. Our emotion guides us. Our emotion tells us things that ain't even true. But your emotions got you all blind. We have no idea how our emotions play us like a puppet. Like when situations come up, you got to sit down and think about that. Keep your emotions at bay. Don't make no judgment. Just think about the problem. Keep your emotions in bay. Don't make no judgment. One thing about us, we always quick to judge something. And that's why we constantly make the same mistakes over and over, year after year. It's just like a lot of people, 97% of the people is gonna be in the same spot they in this year, gonna be in the same spot next year. Because if you don't do nothing different, you're gonna be in the same spot. Just every holiday you eat too much, you keep on gaining weight, you ain't grabbed the book, you ain't sleeping right. You hear people all the time, I get 2 hours of sleep a day. I don't know how they function. When you don't sleep, you be all in bad mood. You ain't thinking straight. How could you make good decisions and you don't sleep good? You can't. So most of the people this day gonna be in the same predicament this time next year. I'm telling you, don't be one of those people. Still procrastinate. Another year don't go on by. They're gonna put on another 15 pounds. And still procrastinating. Still talking about what they're gonna do. Still talking about it's somebody's fault. Still hollering about the system. Still hollering about the white man, the black man, the brown man, the yellow man. It's everybody but them. That's one thing about us. We love to point the finger. It's everybody but yourself. And this the thing, it's you. It's you holding you back. Can nobody hold you back? One thing about the world is, listen, once you push yourself to start doing something, the world will give you help. Whoever you want to call, God, the Holy Spirit, your gut, it'll give you help. The law of attraction, all of it the same. But if you don't push yourself to do nothing, ain't nobody giving you help. They're giving you a funky 9 to 5. So you got to push yourself. I'm telling you, if you start exercising, eating healthy, look, things will open up for you. You'll get help. You'll push yourself. That's just how that goes. Opportunities will find you. If you ain't doing that, opportunities don't find you. Ain't nothing find you but a 9 to 5. You don't get no emails saying this or that. You don't get no text. Cause don't listen. Don't nobody opportunities don't find people who ain't doing nothing. It just go like that. Me, opportunities find me. I ain't got to go out and do this and do that and try it. No, it comes to me because I'm doing something. You know, whatever. The world see I'm doing something, so that it'll help you. It'll push you to other places. But you got to do your part. If you sitting around, ain't nothing happening. It just go like that. Ain't nothing happening. But a 9 to 5, you sitting around eating donuts, playing on the farm all day, come home, stop at the restaurant. Yuck. That is not the life that you want to live. That is a life of regret. That's not the life, purpose life. You don't want to be in that 96, 97% of people that lives a life of regret. Only a few percent actually say, hey, I'm living my purpose, I'm doing my purpose. Most people is not. Even though they may tell you, they not. Number one, number two, number three, number four. If you ain't exercising, eating healthy, you are living a life of regret. Because you're not, listen, because I'm telling you, I mean, you're not the best version of yourself. But once you eat healthy and exercise, you'll start liking what you see in the mirror. Yes. You'll start trying different things. You'll start taking risks. You ain't thinking about the consequences if you fail. All you thinking about when you succeed. Ain't no doubt in your mind, you know you're gonna make it. I don't care if your plan and your strategy start off on the wrong feet. You got to stick with it. If you stick with it, it will get right. It will get better. See, we don't stick with nothing long enough. We are quitters. We quit too fast. We give up. But it can change. But it starts with the healthy lifestyle. The healthy lifestyle that gives you that I'm gonna keep going. That gives you that. And listen, I want y'all to continue to live healthy. And if you're not get healthy, prosper, help one another, change your environment, be a role model for the world. Most likely this is my last Saturday on my show. I would be moving on to other things. And hey, I like to thank WBTC for the opportunity because listen, when I first came here, I am nothing like I was today, 8 months ago, 9 months ago. I really never gave a more than a 5-minute speech. And since I've been here, I can talk for 2-3 hours. I just appreciate this opportunity. This radio station really going places. They're going places now. I strongly advise if you got something to talk about or share with the world, because they go around the world. I advise you to get on this station. The CEO is good. The staff is good. You couldn't ask for nothing better. I just chose to move on to other things. Like I always say, I have to talk what I walk. I'm always constantly reinventing myself, and I'm always reinventing myself to a different character of power. And that's just something I do. I'm always moving on, changing. I don't like staying too long to a place. I just want to change. It's not no reason. This is a great station. I had a great show, 3 days a week, and I love to talk about living healthy. But it's just time to move on. So you know the drill. God markets His kingdom through us, and we got to keep that. If you don't get nothing else I've been talking about for these last 8-9 months, you get that piece. That God markets His kingdom through us, and you got to stay focused, and you got to be a role model for the world. You have to be a role model for the world. And with that, hey, stay focused. Man, I love y'all. You've been a great audience. I'm out. Listen to my commercial.
There's another person inside of you. A healthy person. A fit person screaming to get out. Tyme Fitness will help you find that fit person. Tyme Fitness clients eat to live, not live to eat. 95% of you dream of a flat stomach but have no clue on how to make that happen. Tyme Fitness is the master of making that stomach disappear. Want to look younger? Tyme Fitness. Isn't it time you take care of you? Contact us now for a free 2-pound protein powder meal replacement, 2 free guest passes, 1-time free Tyme Fitness t-shirt. Each client gets personal training guide and workout journal. Tyme Fitness will help you live a healthy lifestyle and improve your quality of life. www.tymefitness.com 773-458-5084. Living out of town? No problem. Tyme Fitness can still work with you each month. Ask us how. Tyme Fitness. www.tymefitness.com.
Views made on the preceding program are not those of WVTC Radio, iNetworks Communications, or their financial supporters.
Winning victory through Christ. WVTC.